What is up, everybody? Before we get started on tonight's episode of my Halloween double feature, I'm gonna go through my movie purchases from the past few days. Got Kickin' It Shaolin Style 12 movie set. John Carpenter's They Live. Classic horror sci-fi. It's always been one of my favorites. The Stuff. It's another horror sci-fi classic. Tales from the Dark Side, the movie. And Spookily, the Square Pumpkin. Children's Halloween favorite. You know, it's my daughter's favorite. Had to order this one. It's a good one. So those were my a few of my purchases from the last few days. And now onto our October scheduled program. For tonight's episode of my Halloween double feature, we will be watching Cannibal Holocaust and a Serbian film, two grotesque and extremely controversial films of their own time. Up first, from 1980, Ruggero Deodato's shocking cult classic, Cannibal Holocaust. And as usual, with my boy Mason. Now, Schuler, you've never seen this movie, have you? No?
No, sir.
We're about to find out what it's all about. I like when I like when movies use real animals in their scenes. And then, well, forbid something happens, but they capture it on film,
Right.
and they leave it.
Yeah, it looks
like
more realistic.
There's a movie that came out a year after this one. It's called Roar, with Melanie Griffith, a young Melanie Griffith, and her family.
Never heard it.
And they use real lions, tigers, cheetahs, jaguars, cougars, and I think elephants.
Wow.
And 70 people on that crew, they all got injured,
No way.
including some scalping and bites to the jugular.
Jeez.
Melanie Griffith, she had to have a facial reconstruction because I think a lion bit her face.
That's insane.
Yeah,
Dude.
and she was just a little girl.
No way.
Yeah, man. All right, so we just finished watching Cannibal Holocaust. Normally, I like to include little snippets of the movie. Couldn't really do it with this one. Same thing goes with the next film. Up next, 2010's a Serbian film. All right. Now, before I start this movie, there are several different versions of the film. Most of them say uncut, unrated, and cut and rated. This one that I have right here, it says unrated. However, it is not uncut, and I have not opened it. It's still unopened. Now, this other one that I have, from what I know, is the actual uncut version of the film, which also still hasn't been opened. But I'm gonna open it right now, and for the first time, also I'm gonna show it to my homeboy Mason, which he has not seen. So here it goes. And now, to begin our movie. So, it's getting a little late. Got a little hungry. Are we eating during a Serbian film? Yes, we are. Alright. Okay. So, we just got finished watching a Serbian film. Once again, I couldn't really show any clips of this one. I know you hadn't seen either of them. Now, I want to know. Despite both films being semi-underground cult movies, which do you think makes a bigger statement for the genre?
It's hard to say because definitely Serbian film was definitely more hard-hitting. It was a lot more shock value to that one. But at the same time, Cannibal Holocaust came out in 1980 when nobody had done anything like that.
It did. A lot of people call Serbian film trash. They call it trash. It's a waste of time.
Right.
But there's good camera angles. There's good it's good acting.
Exactly.
Despite what it contains, it's worth a watch.
Yeah.
What did you think about that one compared to Cannibal Holocaust?
What did I think about Serbian film compared to
Cannibal? Yeah.
There was definitely like a same thing, like a real artsy
shock value.
Yeah, definitely shock value, but it was like done really well. It was portrayed really well. It's tough to say which one was definitely the.
It's not an easy.
Yeah, definitely.
Both of them aren't easygoing films.
Not at all.
Especially for someone who doesn't really know what they're getting into.
Yeah.
It's definitely, both of them aren't first date movies.
Definitely not.
You don't want to take your sweetheart to go see a Serbian film or a Cannibal Holocaust at the drive-in, especially if they're double features.
Yeah.
But that's not what you're getting here at CinemaPuke.
Nope.
But other than that, they're both worth a watch.
Definitely.
This concludes this week's Halloween double feature. Tune in next week for 2 other surprises. And as always, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Facebook page is in the description.